Hi guys, welcome back to the Anna Clasher channel. We are starting our farming session today with a high-speed, spinning whirlwind of an attack. We've found a Town Hall 14 base that is absolutely loaded with loot, and we are going to grab it all using a very unique combo. 15 fierce Valkyries, 20 fast-paced Hog Riders, and 5 apprentices to keep the pressure high. This strategy is all about speed and chaos, and with this much gold on the line, our troops are more than ready to smash through those walls. Our spell support is perfectly tuned for this raid. We have 3 healing spells to keep the hogs jumping, 1 rage spell for the Valkyrie spin cycle, and 3 freeze spells to chill out those heavy defenses. We're also bringing a siege barrack stuck with 1 regular Hog Rider and 3 elite super Hog Riders, plus 3 totem spells for that extra boost. This defender has no idea that a wave of axes and hammers is about to crash through their front door. First, let's get the Archer Queen in position. She lines up her shot and whoosh, that giant arrow streaks along the edge, sniping multiple defenses to clear our path. Now, the real fun begins. I'm dropping the Barbarian King, all 15 Valkyries, the apprentices, and the Grand Warden. As they start shredding the outer buildings, I'm dropping the siege barrack on the flank. Once the Valkyries dive deep into the base, it's time to release the 20 Hog Riders. The core is becoming a total blender. The Royal Champion joins the fray right in the middle, hopping over walls to hunt down the remaining towers. I'm layering the healing spells to keep the hogs healthy and dropping the rage right on the Valkyries as they spin through the town hall. I'm using the freeze spells on the scatter shots and popping the totem spells to maximize our power. The siege barrack pops open, releasing the super hogs to finish off the back end of the base. The defenses are gone, the loot is in our pockets, and the Valkyries are still spinning for joy. It's a 100% total destruction and a perfect 3-star victory to start our day. That was incredibly fast and satisfying. Alright, we will move on to the next attack. Welcome to our second attack. We've just spotted a Town Hall 14 that is absolutely loaded with loot. To take it all home, we're bringing a high-energy squad. 15 spinning Valkyries, 20 leaping Hog Riders, and 5 apprentice wardens to keep the health high. This base has some scary defenses, but with this much speed and power, we're going to turn this village into a whirlwind of destruction. Let's get those storages empty. Our strategy today is all about the spin and jump. We have 3 healing spells to keep our hogs in the game, 1 rage spell for the Valkyrie core crush, and 3 freeze spells to chill out the Giga Inferno. Our siege barrack is packed with extra muscle, 1 regular hog and 3 super Hog Riders, plus 3 totem spells for that extra tactical edge. This defender won't know what hit them once the axes start flying and the hammers start swinging. Alright, Archer Queen, show us that legendary aim. She steps up to the edge, takes a steady breath, and whoosh, her giant arrow streaks along the perimeter, sniping multiple defenses to create a perfect funnel. Now, let's unleash the storm. I'm dropping the Barbarian King, all 15 Valkyries, the apprentices, and the Grand Warden. They are shredding through the outer layers already. I'm placing the siege barrack on the side to secure the flank. The Valkyries are diving deep into the core, so it's time to send in the cavalry. I'm releasing the 20 Hog Riders and the Royal Champion right into the center of the battle. I'm layering the healing spells and dropping a rage to turn the Valkyries into a purple blender. I'm using the freeze spells on the scatter shots and activating the totem spells to keep our momentum at 100%. The siege barrack pops open, and the super hogs join the party to clean up. The base is completely flattened. The hogs are jumping over the last few ruins, and the Valkyries are finishing off the remaining storages. It's a 100% total destruction and a perfect 3-star victory. Our loot bar is looking amazing after that one. Alright, we will move on to the next attack. We are diving into our third farming raid of the day, and we have found a Town Hall 14 base that is absolutely stacked with gold. To bring home this treasure, we are using a high-speed, spinning whirlwind of an army. We've got 15 fierce Valkyries, 20 leaping Hog Riders, and 5 apprentice wardens to keep the health high. It's going to be a wild performance with plenty of axes spinning and hammers smashing. Our spell bag is loaded with 3 healing spells, 1 rage, and 3 freeze spells to keep the momentum going. We also have a siege barrack carrying 1 regular hog and 3 elite super Hog Riders, plus 3 totem spells for that extra boost in the heat of battle. This base looks strong, but with our spinning warriors and jumping riders, we are ready to turn this fortress into a total demolition zone. Let's get the show on the road. First, the Archer Queen takes her position. She draws her bow and, whoosh, the giant arrow streaks along the perimeter, sniping multiple defenses to clear our path. Now, I'm dropping the Barbarian King, the Valkyries, the Apprentices, and the Grand Warden. I'm also placing the Siege Barrack on the flank. We'll wait for the Valkyries to dive deep into the base before we let the rest of the crew join the party. The Valkyries are in. Now, I'm releasing the 20 Hog Riders and the Royal Champion right into the center of the chaos. I'm layering the healing and rage spells while dropping the totem spells and freezes to keep the Hogs healthy as they dismantle the remaining defenses. The Siege Barrack pops open, and the Super Hogs join the fray to finish off the back end of the base. It is absolute beautiful carnage. The Royal Champion is cleaning up with her shield, and the Hogs are clearing the last few buildings. It's a complete wipeout. 100% total destruction and a perfect 3-star victory. Our loot bar is officially full. Alright, we will move on to the next attack. This is it, the grand finale of our massive farming marathon. We have saved the most loaded Town Hall 14 for the very last raid of the day. Just take a look at those storages. They are practically bursting at the seams with gold, elixir, and that precious dark elixir. For this final mission, we are bringing the ultimate, spin and jump, squad. We have 15 fierce Valkyries ready to turn this entire village into a spinning whirlwind of chaos, 20 high-speed Hog Riders to bypass those thick walls, and 5 Apprentice Wardens to keep everyone's health in check as we dive into the danger zone. It is time to go all out, leave nothing behind, and secure every single drop of loot left in the wild. Our spell strategy is specifically built for maximum chaos and survival. We've got 3 healing spells to keep the Hogs hopping through the giant bombs, 1 rage spell to turn our Valkyries into high-speed blenders in the core, and 3 freeze spells to chill out those heavy scatter shots in the Giga Inferno. Our Siege Barrack is the secret weapon today, carrying 1 regular Hog and 3 elite Super Hog Riders inside, waiting to join the party. To top it all off, we have 3 totem spells to give our heroes that legendary boost when they hit the center. This defender has maxed out walls, but they aren't going to stop our hammers and axes today. Let's show them how we farm in the big leagues. Archer Queen, the spotlight is yours. She steps up to the edge of the base, pulls back that massive bow, and, whoosh, a giant arrow streaks across the perimeter, sniping multiple defenses in 1 legendary shot and clearing a perfect path for our main push. Now, it's showtime. I'm dropping the Barbarian King, all 15 Valkyries, the Apprentices, and the Grand Warden. I'm placing the Siege Barrack on the flank to ensure a perfect funnel. We wait just a few seconds, watching those Valkyries shred the outer buildings and dive deep into the first layer. The momentum is building, and the defender's base is already starting to shake. The Valkyries have reached the core, so it's time to unleash the cavalry. Here come the 20 Hog Riders and the Royal Champion, leaping over walls like it's a professional track meet. I'm layering the healing spells to keep the Hogs healthy while they navigate the trap-filled compartments. I'm dropping the rage right on the Valkyries as they reach the town hall, turning them into a purple blur of destruction. I'm popping the totem spells for that extra damage and using the freezes to keep the Giga Inferno from melting our squad. The Siege Barrack finally pops open, and the Super Hogs join the fray, smashing through the back-end defenses like they're made of thin paper. It is absolute beautiful carnage out there. The Royal Champion is cleaning up the last few buildings with her Seeking Shield, and the Valkyries are still spinning for joy among the ruins. Every single storage has been emptied, and the loot bar is completely full. We've done it, a 100% total destruction and a perfect 3-star victory to end our farming session on the highest note possible. Our storages are officially overflowing, and our mission is complete. Alright, we will see you again in the next video.